Hey, Suzanne, if you want to put your mic on, I can talk to you while we're waiting. If you are joining our live broadcast today, you have reached North Avenue Inc. on Facebook. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm coming to you from Burlington, Vermont. Today is August 27th, and it is 2024. You can watch the rebroadcast on my YouTube channel or right here on Facebook. We are going to be working today with these adorable stamps. Are you there, Suzanne? I can hear your mic.
Yes.
Hello. Thanks for joining. Are you a Halloween fanatic?
I'm more Christmas, but
more Christmas. Yeah, I try and I try and plan my stamp purchases so that they can be used all year round. And I just really like these little ghosts. They're so darn cute. So I decided I would bite the bullet and add them to my 20-year-old collection of Halloween stamps. You said, did you get your catalog in the mail?
I did. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, I'm going to switch over to my stamping station and show you what I've been working with here. So the stamp set that I'm using tonight is Playful Ghosts. It is a red rubber stamp set. And for those of you who are new to stamping, you may be more familiar with the photopolymer stamps. These are the clear stamps. These stamps have a foam backing on them. I'm just going to show you. This is the last one I have to mount for this set. They come in the case with in the red rubber here, and they come with a set of stickers that you're going to put on so you can see what you're doing. And I just want to show you real quickly the best way that I found to get the stickers on. Okay, I'm going to peel it off the stamp sticker page, put it on here, pull the rest of the paper off, and you're going to turn it upside down like so. And then you can see to center the sticker exactly where you want it. Pretty nifty, huh? I used to, when I first started stamping, I thought, boy, it's kind of like a craft project in a box. You get to assemble your stamps, because of course we used to have to use all of the wood mounted stamps. But now we have clear blocks, have to store a lot less. We're going to work tonight with Memento ink, which is the ink that you want to use with the Stampin' Blends, which are the alcohol markers. And we're going to use Gorgeous Grape, Pumpkin Pie, and Granny Apple Green as the backgrounds. Now, one of the things that I thought this set would be really cute for would be to do some invitations for a Halloween party. And I wanted to make sure that you all tuning in, whenever you're tuning in, know that our basic white note cards and envelopes are only $10 for 20 cards and envelopes. It's a great way to start your stamping adventure here. And so that's what I did today. I got home from school and I created these two cards, and we're going to do a third one right now. I'm going to show you the coloring part first, and then I will go back and show you how to do the background. So with an outline stamp, as I said, you're going to decide if you're going to color it with alcohol markers or pencils or watercolor. There's different inks that you're going to want to use depending on what medium you're using to color. And these are the blends that I was going to use for this project. I have Lemon Lolly, I have Pumpkin Pie, Granny Apple Green, and I have Highland Heather, which is a lighter shade of Gorgeous Grape. The other marker that you'll see here is the Color Lifter, which if you go outside the lines, like you did in kindergarten, you can use this to scooch the ink back into where you wanted it. Okay, so let's see. It looks like maybe, there we go. I want to make sure that it's focusing on the picture here. We're going to go ahead and start with, I think we're going to give him a green hat, maybe green and purple. What do you say, green and purple? Let's see. And I'm just going to put some stripes on here. The thing that's fun about coloring is, some of you have heard me say this before, I like to do some stamped images and keep them in my school bag, and then I have them to color in when I feel like it. If I have a few minutes on my lunch hour and I just need to chill, I can do that. I know some of my friends are soccer moms, and they're about to get back in the bleachers to watch games, this is a great thing to take with you on the road. Keep your hands busy. Just going to give it a green and purple. And we will go back and we will add the cape in. When I'm coloring, I like to use the bullet tip of the markers. And I like to outline and then go back with the lighter color to shade it. And just blend in. So when you are using blends, you can tell if you're getting the paper wet enough for the ink to blend by flipping it over. And if you start to see it coming through, that tells you that you are, in fact, getting it to where it is blendable. Okay. All right, let's see. We're going to give a little bit of a yellow for our broomstick. There we go. Now this set, I did not buy dies with it. I'm not even sure if they had dies issued with it because I thought, since it's Halloween, I probably am only going to use it once a year and I'm not going to spend the money. So I decided I was going to fussy cut it. So here's how you fussy cut. You want to make sure you have some really sharp scissors and you want to turn your paper like you're driving. Now, I teach in an elementary school, and I was in a kindergarten classroom today as the teacher was teaching the kids how to use scissors for the first time. And he said, you got to point your scissors right out from your belly button and don't let them move. You're going to use your driving hand to steer your cut, just like you're driving a car. I said, okay, that's a pretty good way, Mr. Albee. David Albee's a teacher who's been at Porter's Point for a really long time. He's fantastic with the kids. And I figured, you know what? If how he's describing it works for little people who are 5 years old, it probably is going to work for me too. So that's how I'm going to describe it. Driving a car. All right. So pretty easy, right? Doesn't take that long to cut it out. Okay. And then, of course, we've got to use dimensionals. Dimensionals are double-sided foam tape cut out so you can pop your project up and see what you're doing a little bit. And they come in two sizes. These are the regular dimensionals, and we have some mini dimensionals as well. Okay. I'm just going to peel the papers off. Before I set that down, let me show you what the blending brushes look like. So blending brushes come in a set of 3. And some of you who've been around stamping for a while, you may have used in the past sponge daubers, you may have used sponges, you may have used any number of methods. This is very similar to a makeup brush. And when you are using it to apply the ink, the idea is that it's just sort of a hint of color. I'm going to show you on the back of this piece of paper. You're going to ink up your brush just by tapping it. You don't have to do very much, okay? And it looks really dark. It is really dark. Before you put it on your project, you want to sort of get a sense of how much ink you have on there. And you're going to go in a circular motion to blend it, okay? Lots of fun ways to use these brushes. You can use a stencil. You can use a mask. And just for today, this is just a basic intro project. I just swirled it around in the middle of the project. So I'm just going to add another little layer here, even out that middle. Okay, set it aside. And we will put our little witchy poo right in the middle here. And the stamp set has a lot of really cute images. I'm going to use the clouds because the witch is flying through the sky. One of the things that can happen when you have a brand new set, and this happened on the first card I did tonight, when the stamps are manufactured, you want to make sure that you sort of scuff them up a little bit, either on paper, give them a good scrubbing, to get rid of any of the residue from manufacturing, which can inhibit the ink from sticking. So let's see if we got a good clear image this time. Yep. Make sure I don't get that edge. All right, here we go. There's one cloud. And another cloud. There we go. I love the Halloween colors because you can, green and purple and orange. I always have like leftover colors from flowers and things that I've been using that are kind of fun to add for embellishments. Let me grab my trick or treat stamp. Here we go. Here's the words trick or treat. And let's do it. I'm going to do it in grape. Let's see how that looks in purple. Okay. And again, these are just the basic note cards with dimensionals. It's not a really, there's not a lot of extra cutting to do. I think that looks cute. Okay. Basic rhinestones, add a little pizzazz here. Grab my take your pick tool. And rhinestones. There we go. There's a cute little ghostie flying around. Okay, same method for the vampire. Same method for the ghost popping out of the pumpkin. Always you want to send your envelopes with a little pizzazz on them. So what I would do here for this set, I might let somebody know that it is going to be a trick or treat. Grab my purple ink again. And just on the back of the envelope, there's the trick or treat. And let's grab some pumpkin outlines. We'll do pumpkin and orange, okay? These are so fast when you have the note cards to work with. Let's see, there's some pumpkins there. There's some pumpkins here. There, your envelope's decorated, ready to roll. What do you think? I like it a lot. Pretty simple. Let me come back here to the main event. I'll show you guys what the projects are going to be for. There we go. All right, so quick and easy, right? Pretty simple. The papers that I'm going to be using this month for our non-Halloween samples are from this paper pack, and it is on sale till the end of the month. You get 15% off. Just want to show you fun colors, purples, color your world, okay? I actually am going to play with these colors. I think this would make a really fun Halloween card too. Little dots. I've seen people doodling birds on these, which is really fun. Okay, so this is what we're going to be doing with the class at the end of the month. And I also wanted to give you a sneak peek of some of the products that came in from my Christmas order. And I'm just going to open up some of the ephemera packs that came in. So I'm going to go back to the tabletop. You ready? Here we go. One of the new products that Stampin' Up! Launched this year were what they call mix and match packages. And these are products that if you don't have a lot of supplies, if you don't have a lot of papers, you can get some of the images or the sentiments and create a card with them. Let me just open these up so you can get an idea here. This is the tags for the season pack. And these you're going to be able to purchase from the mini catalog starting next week. Okay. And I will have some samples of cards made with these next week. But you get two sheets of the gold. Two sheets of those and 2 sheets of this. So that's, what do we got? 8 pages here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, what did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pages of die cuts. So if you are a person who is just starting out in your stamping and crafting career, and you don't have a lot of die cuts, you don't have the machine, this is the way to get some of those die cuts into your card making really easily. Again, sentiments. Maybe you don't have a lot of sentiment stamps. Maybe you just have some images and you're just getting started. So the sentiments here, pull them open. And these are all pool party, garden green, poppy parade, night of navy, your red. So a variety of what I would consider more formal, like happy Christmas. That looks, anytime you add gold, it looks really fancy. May all your days be merry and bright. Thinking of you this Christmas, just for you. Christmas wishes can get kind of tricky at the holidays because people have all kinds of different ways that they celebrate. Seasons greetings, merry, happy, holidays, joy, fancy, fancy, fancy. Okay. Wishing you a Christmas full of peace and wonder. Merry Christmas. They're gorgeous. I think they're going to be so much fun to play with. And I can't wait to show you what I make with them. The images here. And I did get stamps from the holiday catalog, but I just wanted to play with this new product because I think it's going to appeal to people who maybe don't have a lot of supplies. Quite a variety. Snowmen, skates, okay, drums. The other thing that I like about this sort of product is that it lends itself really easily to including your kids in the projects. I've had people tell me that they use these die cuts with their Sunday school classes or their child care centers, just to let the kids make cards for parents, people they care about. The paper that came with this, let's show you this too. This is a product that when you look at the catalog, I didn't really notice it right off until another demonstrator pointed it out to me. It's really inexpensive. I'm going to say it's like $10. I can check the price for you here. But it's the 12 by 12 paper and some die cuts. So maybe you want to play around with creating your own cards or scrapbook layout. These die cuts are a little bit bigger. And instead of spending on a whole pad of paper, this is just a limited amount of paper, probably enough to get you through. I know in a full pack of paper, I can make at least 72 cards from a 12 by 12 stack of paper. So with 3 pages, that's a quarter of that. But look, all these could be card fronts. They could be journaling pads for your scrapbook pages. Beautiful. Tags for gifts. So I'm going to do some of those up as well. Last piece of Christmas that I purchased that I want to share with you. This is, there's more, but this is all for tonight. This packet of paper is one of the give backs that Stampin' Up! Is doing. And for every packet of paper in this set, this is the Sentimental Christmas set, they are donating to literacy projects around the country and around the world. So it's very much like the old-fashioned Frosty the Snowman It just reminds me of way back when. Coordinates with some dyes in the catalog, other products. It's Pretty Peacock and Shaded Spruce are the colors of green in here. Gorgeous. I'll grab the ribbon too so you can see that. So the ribbon maybe I lied. Maybe I put it away. Oh, we're going to wait on the ribbon. I'll show you next time. I did get it, but I'm not sure where I put it. But it's beautiful shaded spruce. There's a wild wheat ribbon, and there is a cranberry colored ribbon, cherry cobbler ribbon. Okay, so that's Christmas coming up. Hope you're inspired. That catalog goes live next week on Tuesday. Let me know if you have any questions. Suzanne, thanks for hopping in. And I'm not sure who else is. Let's see, who else is there? Do you like the mug of cocoa? I'm glad you like that. Some of the images are adorable. And they coordinate, of course, with all of the stamp sets in the catalog. So I can't open the catalog to show you until next week. But I know if you've got your catalog, you can look it up and see it. Suzanne, thanks for stopping. I'm not sure who the other person is that's out there. Leave me a message if you're out there and want to chat. And I look forward to working with you this month. Give me a message. Give me a email at North Avenue Inc. And I'll see you next week with some Christmas cards and some full color cards for this month's class, which is going to be the third Thursday. Have a good night, everybody.